Bang! What is going on? This is Versatile Shooters Viewers. Cody here, shooting from the hip as always. And yeah, I'm doing live predictions. Now, the reason why I'm doing live predictions is because I haven't had the time to do a proper prediction video and the pay-per-views tonight. And there's no way that I'd be able to do the video, put it on the computer, edit it. Because what I have to do, because my phone that I use for my camera won't upload, will register on my computer for some reason. I don't know why. So what I have to do is I have to upload it on my channel privately, download it from there, and then do that. And uploading it could take, you never know how long that could take. And then the editing and all that, and getting everything precise, saving it, and uploading it to YouTube. And with my editing software, sometimes it likes to be like, oh no, we're not gonna upload it to YouTube because no, and you have to start all over from exporting it, and it just gets frustrating. So I've never had the time to do it. Like, I didn't even have time Saturday to do it. And like, normally prediction videos, I would do them on Saturday. I would film them on Saturday, have everything done by Saturday, and then export them when I go to sleep, right before I go to sleep. So then that way they're up by the morning. But that did not happen. So alas, we are gonna do this, which is fine. I also kind of forgot that there was a pay-per-view tonight. When you're wrapped up in like college and real life situations, then you forget things. And I forgot about Hell in a Cell being tonight, and only 8 matches on the card. And with the pay-per-views being like 3 or 4 hours long, that some of these matches are going to get some time. Especially 2 of them to be exact. But anyway, let's begin with the predictions. The first one is the pre-show matchup for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus Rusev Day. Rusev Day have been on a bit of a roll. They won the tournament to decide who would be the number 1 contenders to face the New Day at Hell in a Cell. Prediction-wise, it's the pre-show, so it doesn't really count. But I'm going to go New Day. I don't see them giving us nice things when it comes to Rusev Day. And by the way, fun little fact, this is the New Day's 4th consecutive Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where they've been tag team champions. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. It's crazy to think about. But I think they're going to retain the championships at Hell in a Cell. The first match on the main card that I'm going to talk about is the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup. I don't necessarily think that what the order I have it is going to be the order for Hell in a Cell, but it's just my order of one I want to talk about. And it is the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup. Dean Ambrose and the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. Oh, God. Going after Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I don't see why they would give Ziggler and McIntyre the belts if they're just going to drop it to Ambrose and Rollins. I think that would be a really, really dumb move, in my view. Shield hold all the gold and all that. Spoiler as to who I think is going to win the main event of the show. But I don't see them giving the belts to Rollins and Ambrose. I see either Ambrose possibly turning at this point, or Ziggler and McIntyre cheat to win. So I'm going to go Ziggler and McIntyre for the tag team title match when it comes to Raw. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, we guys get that feeling when, like, you're talking and then, like, something comes and your throat only goes to, like, your nose and, like, it blocks you from talking. It, like, feels weird. Ah, God. You know what? Hang on one sec. Okay. Think it's a bit settled down now, hopefully. But anyway, the next match I want to talk about is the Raw Women's Championship matchup. Alexa Bliss invoking the rematch clause versus Ronda Rousey. Again, I don't see why they're going to take the belt off Ronda Rousey, but she just won at SummerSlam. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, like the Raw Tag Title situation, I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey. And it kind of fits a whole theme throughout the night, in my view, especially Raw. Okay. Yeah, I believe Ronda Rousey is going to retain the Raw Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss. Wait, is that a Hell in a Cell match? Is this a Hell in a Cell match? I don't think that match is a Hell in a Cell match, by the way. This one should be, but it's not. Why is it not? The SmackDown Women's Championship matchup, Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Now, this kind of goes to the same theme, but I don't want that. I want Becky Lynch to win this match, and I hope she does win this match. Although I feel like when WWE hears people say that, they're like, oh, you want this to happen? You want this to happen? And we're like, no, we want this to happen. Okay, you want this to happen. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, we don't get nice things when it comes to that. So why I get a feeling Charlotte's going to win and people are going to be mad. Me being one of them. Not that against Charlotte personally, but Becky's been screwed over. It is time for her to win her belt back. Asuka is not on the card. Not even on a pre-show matchup with Naomi against the Iconics. Asuka's not even on the card. Next, the mixed tag team matchup. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I really, for it to make sense, I think Bryan and Brie should win. Just so Miz and Bryan can have that tiebreaker at Australia. So they can make sense of the tiebreaker, so to speak, quote unquote. Although I kind of want to cut the women out of this in my view and just let them and do it at Evolution. Then again, maybe not with especially how Brie has been. She came back. Brie, you're a little bit rusty. You might want to fix that. I think Bryan and Brie are going to win. I think it makes sense if Bryan gets the submission victory over The Miz because then it'd be even. Miz got a victory. Bryan's got a victory. They settle it in Australia when it becomes number one contender for the WWE title. The Australia thing where the winner becomes number one contender for the WWE title, I think that could be where The Miz gets his shot and where Miz does become the world champ. I think Miz is going to win in Australia. That's my view. Because as much as people want to see Bryan versus Styles for the WWE title, and I want to as well, don't get me wrong, I want The Miz as world champ. And I want it before Survivor Series. Okay, maybe after Survivor Series so we could have Styles and Reigns. Yeah, after Survivor Series. Then Styles drops it to The Miz. Speaking of Styles, in the WWE Championship matchup, it is Samoa Joe versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. I did say Styles and Roman, but I did forget that Joe was in this picture. Now, I really don't know. Like, I want Joe to win. I wouldn't mind Styles retaining. Part of me thinks Styles is going to retain, but also a lot of me thinks that Joe's going to win. I feel like they delayed it a little bit more just to have this final match. There was that as well that I heard as well when it comes to AJ Styles. But I also feel with the mind games, if they made Joe lose, it would kind of make him look a little bit weak. Just a little bit. I just thought of something as well. Actually, Survivor Series. Oh, fuck. No. Styles retain. I don't want to see Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. No, 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 no. Again, spoiler as to who I think is going to win the Universal title match. I don't want to see Samoa Joe Roman Reigns again in 2018. No. Fucking. That was awful. Styles keep the belt after Survivor Series. Then someone can take it. But, okay. But that's going to make Joe look weak. Yeah, I think Styles. I think Styles is going to retain. I'm going to go Styles. Although if Joe wins, I will not be angry. Now for the first of two Hell in a Cell matches, it is Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. These two go way back. This build has been pretty sadistic with Orton with the ear pulling. Stop that. That's not... Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, Hell in a Cell. There have been rumors about what Jeff Hardy's going to do. And I think Jeff Hardy's going to do something. And it's going to backfire him. And Randy Orton will pick up the victory inside this Hell in a Cell match against Jeff Hardy. I don't think Jeff Hardy's going to win this Hell in a Cell match. I think if they're going to go with this whole Orton thing, going back to the proper Viper like he was in 09 and 08, I think Orton should win. Even if it's by Jeff Hardy backfiring, doing something stupid. I think Orton should win this match. And, well, we'll see what the Charismatic Enigma does. And then the main event, this is what I think is going to be the main event of Hell in a Cell. It's obvious that this is going to be the main event of Hell in a Cell. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship in a Hell in a Cell match with Mick Foley as the referee. First off, Mick is the referee. That's a little bit out of nowhere. Second off, Braun's cashing in his briefcase. Braun should have never had the briefcase. And thirdly, Roman is going to win the match. It's blatantly obvious. And Braun Strowman is going to fail his cash in. And the Money in the Bank cash in will be a waste. Complete waste of the Money in the Bank. You could have done this match anyway. Without the briefcase. I've had a problem with that. That they've used the briefcase to make the match. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. There would be other ways. There definitely could have been other ways. This is the safe choice, the easy way, the safe choice, and why do they give Braun Strowman the briefcase? I like Braun, but Braun doesn't need the briefcase. He doesn't. But he's got it. It's going to go to waste. Roman's going to win. In the Hell in a Cell match. Will they do something crazy? I wouldn't put it past them. I definitely would not put it past them. I mean, Roman in their last one-on-one encounter at a pay-per-view, I believe it was Great Balls of Fire, Roman nearly killed Braun Strowman. He planned attempted murder, and I was there live to see it. Cross that off my bucket list. But that is going to do it for the prediction. So just to recap real quick. New Day over Rusev Day. Ziggler, McIntyre over Rollins and Ambrose. Ronda Rousey over Alexa Bliss. Becky over Charlotte, even though I think Charlotte's going to win. I want Becky over Charlotte, but I think Charlotte's going to win, unfortunately. Bryan and Brie over Miz and Maurice. Styles over Joe. Orton over Jeff Hardy. And Roman over Braun Strowman. That's going to do it, guys, for these live predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, we're a group of passionate wrestling fans who love the art of professional wrestling, but we're not afraid to shoot straight from the hip. But, guys, I'll see you in live reactions. I'll probably be starting live reactions, and Scott will be out whenever live reactions, whenever the pay-per-view begins. So I will be starting the live reactions for Hell in a Cell, I believe. Unless Scott's around, then he can start it, of course. But like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are a group of passionate wrestling fans who love the art of professional wrestling, but we're not afraid to shoot straight from the hip. But for now, guys, I must bid you all adieu. Goodbye. And good night.